creating quizzes in Camtasia can be beneficial if you're trying to assess whether your students have the understanding that you would like from your presentation, if you want to have them self-assess, or if you just want to find out if they've completed the work you've asked them to complete. This screencast will show you how to use the quiz function in Camtasia to create your own quizzes. Before you begin to create quizzes for your screencast or video, you must make sure that your screencast and video is complete. All music, edits, callouts, whatever you choose to put in your screencast or video needs to be done. If you add quizzes before you are done editing, you will spend a lot of time moving the quiz from place to place as you are creating and finishing your screencast or video. When you're ready to add a quiz to your screencast or video, you can find the quizzing icon in one or two places. It will either already be located here, which says quizzing, or if it's not there, you can click the More tab, and it will show you some options that you have. I'm going to click on the quizzing. When you're ready to add a quiz, click the Add Quiz button at the top left. I'm going to name this quiz Water Cycle. It is going to correspond with the cloud PowerPoint that I have created. This box right below quiz name is basically a way to keep track of the questions that you have within this particular named quiz. It is not where you're going to create your quiz question. The next box tells you about question type. This is where we're going to choose what type of question we are going to create. Multiple choice, fill in the blank, short answer, or true and false. In this case, I'm going to use short answer. The question says default question text. This is where you can begin to write your text. The question I'm going to have for my short answer is, how does the water cycle play a part in creating clouds? You'll notice to the left under preview, there's score quiz and viewers can see answers after submitting. You can choose if you want to have the quiz scored so you can see how well students are doing. If you're putting this quiz up on a website where you're not going to collect the scores, you can uncheck that. If you don't want viewers to see their answers, uncheck this as well. But if you're using this for a class for assessment, you'll probably want to make sure that both of those are checked. Once you have created your quiz, you'll see that it came down here on the quiz bar. This water cycle quiz I want to have at the end of my water cycle icon here, and I'd actually like it to be linked to the actual media. So now it's on the bar here, and in pink means it's attached to that. Now you can put a quiz either in part of your screencast, or you can have it at the end, depending on what you would like to have. I'm going to add a second quiz. And this quiz is going to be, I'm going to have a variety of questions for this one. I'm going to start with multiple choice. And again, I've scored it. I want the viewers to see what they get. And my next question is going to be multiple choice. And the question will be, cumulus clouds are. And I can scroll down here. And when you have a multiple choice, true or false, or even short answer, you want to have the correct answer in here. So in this case, I've got to change my default answer, and you just click on that and edit down. You do not have to have this one as the correct answer. So cumulus clouds are made of ice crystals. our puffy, billowy clouds. Third answer is going to be our thick, layered clouds. Or D, produce thunderstorms. The correct answer is puffy, billowy clouds. That's my second question. I'm going to add another question here. So I'm going to add a question to this quiz. And this time I'm going to create a question that is a fill in the blank. And I'm going to create my next question. Cirrus clouds are found, and I'll put in my blank. And cirrus clouds are found blank in the atmosphere. And the answer is high in the atmosphere. Now I'm going to add a third question because this is kind of a summary quiz. And that question is going to be true or false. So now with this tutorial, I've shown you how to do all of the different questions that are available with Camtasia. You will notice that there are a variety of, even though there are a variety of testing options you have here, it is rather limited. You cannot add pictures, you cannot add graphs, and these quizzes are not supported in YouTube. A true and false question. Stratus clouds are low-lying layered clouds. And that is true. And I am done with that quiz. Now, when you've done completing your quiz, you can preview it. And when you preview it, it'll actually take you out into your browser. And you can see here's my quiz. Here's my cumulus clouds are. And we say they're puffy. And next. Then you fill in the blank. So this is how it will appear in your quiz. And you can submit your answers. You can view the answers so your students can see how well they did. The one thing that I do not like about this particular thing is you cannot see the quiz within the actual presentation itself. But they are there, and once you upload it into Screencast, you should be able to see the quiz. Now quiz 3 here, it's got it here back at the beginning. I want it at the very end. So I'm going to move it along here. So this quiz should come in as you have created it along the bar here in Camtasia, along your toolbar here. We're done with quizzing. We've used each option and we've previewed it so we know what our quiz looks like. So now what we need to do is produce and share. The important thing about producing and sharing the quiz is that you have to make sure you have the right format in which it's saved. It has to be at least 640 by 480 pixels. And you can choose whichever one of these you like. A lot of times this custom production setting is a good idea. Otherwise, MP4 with video player is a good choice that's going to support what you're trying to do. So we're going to choose this custom production setting. And that gives us the night setting. So we're going to go to next. These down here don't support that. You need the Flash player, the HTML player. So you're going to continue with next. And again, got everything you need. Next. So in this particular window, you need to determine how you want to score or get the results from your quiz. If you click this top one, report quiz results from Scorum, this is supposed to connect your result to any learning management system such as Blackboard. If you do not have that access, you can choose to have the quiz results sent to your email. And you would type in your email here. and of course confirm the email, and then you will have your results sent there. You may want to also have the viewer identify who they are so you know what students have emailed you and taken the quiz. Or if you don't care who's taken it, you can do all viewers are anonymous. Okay, so now we've got our tutorial here and we can produce our video. In this case, my Creating Quizzes tutorial is the name of the production that I have, the folder that I would like it to appear on my desktop. And then all I have to do is finish it. Once your screencast or video has been saved, you can upload to screencast.com for your students to use. Here you see one of the informational slides. Next you'll see the Take Quiz page, and finally the question we created. Using quizzes with Camtasia can help you and your students in assessing their learning.